A merging report from a private newspaper has it that the former Zimbabwean President Robert Mugabe was secretly awarding lands to businessmen despite ordering citizens to seize lands from them. Mugabe was known for his obnoxious law against white farm owners. Several years back, he seized a large portion of Mazo citrus estate located in a rich farming district north of Harare. A top shareholder at CFI Holdings, Hamish Rutland, told the paper that Mugabe approached them through intermediaries when he was still president. Read also Zimbabwe's interim president Mnangagwa plans to work with white farmers. His intermediaries reportedly said that Mugabe was impressed with the way the company ran another farm near Harare, hence he sought to lease his lands to the company. The report also revealed that Mugabe was also leasing out some of his family's farmland to white businessmen, even though he threatened others for doing that while he was in office, a private newspaper reported at the weekend. Months before his forced resignation as president, Mugabe said black owners who invited whites back to rent and work seized fields would lose the farms. He also was outspoken in his criticism of party members, including some traditional chiefs who entered into partnerships with whites. If you don't want to use the land, tell us openly not to clandestinely enter into arrangements with former white farmers. Coming from Johannesburg, the former president reportedly told a council meeting of more than 200 chiefs in Bulawayo in late October, "We will chase both you and your white farmer from that land." This land was fought for. Former President Bob was quoted as saying, "But the Zimbabwe Independent reports that the former First family was doing exactly that, leasing out part of Mazo citrus estate to a company in which some of the main shareholders were white." The former president and family members are said to have a total of 15,809 hectares of land. Rutland confirmed that he signed a deal with the Mugabe family at the time when white landowners like him being threatened to give back the lands to the black Zimbabwean citizens. Read also Zimbabwe grants Uncle Bob immunity. The white businessman told Zimbabwe Independent that in the bill he signed, the Mugabe family was to have a 5% of turnover. This revelation exposing Bob Mugabe's double standards comes at the time the acting president Emerson Mnangagwa ordered that lands should be returned to whites so they would help rebuild the nation's agricultural economy. To achieve his aim of restoring the economy of Zimbabwe, Mnangagwa had last week called back a white commercial farmer who was evicted from his farm in Manicaland province in Zimbabwe and asked him to resume his production. The tobacco and maize grower was evicted to reportedly pave way for a top cleric, Trevor Manhanga, who had links with the then President Robert Mugabe.